Hello, and welcome to the Base, Big and Small Screens. Today, today I'd like to talk to you about Twister. That's right, Twister. This is a movie that I saw quite a long time ago. When was this made? 1996. Wow. Wow. I feel old now. But yes, this is a movie that I saw many years ago, as I said, 1996, in the theater when it came out. And it was kind of one of the popular ones back then that sparked off a lot of other disastery type movies. There were always ones before this, but I think this was one that kind of really kicked it off because of its popularity. Starring Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt as can't remember the characters' names off by the top of me, but it's starring those two as former lovers and scientists who are trying to come up with a improved warning system for tornadoes because they just appear. People don't get a lot of notice, and they want to get that notice. So they have this wonderful big device filled with tiny sensors that are lightweight and able to be sucked up into a funnel cloud, take readings from inside it, so that they can better understand the nature of tornadoes. Simple premise, very cool. Now, the thing is, they are estranged because Bill Paxton shows up to where Helen Hunt is, because Helen Hunt is going with the old team that he used to work with, uh, chasing down tornadoes because there's a big storm system in the area, and they want to be there for when the tornadoes come. They're tornado chasers, storm chasers. And Bill Paxton's character shows up to get the divorce papers signed from Helen Hunt because he wants to finalize things, and he brings his fiance with him. Uh, Probably not the best move. Uh, she ends up putting it off a little bit and dragging him back in to the uh, chasing of tornadoes. His fiance is beside herself. She's kind of not accustomed to this sort of thing, isn't prepared for it at all. You've also got a couple of other big name actors. Um, is it Ed Norton? I don't think it's Ed Norton, but the one that played Cameron on Ferris Bueller's Day Off, he's in this one, and there's one or two others on the team that I know are pretty big names that are in this as well, and they get chasing around. He gets kind of back into the groove a little bit, and there's some sexual tension going up between Mr. Paxton and Miss Hunt. Um, so maybe things aren't quite so final between them. And there is a rival group of storm chasers who are trying to do the same thing. So it's a race to get there. I think that's Ed Norton's character. Maybe. Is Ed Norton in this? Bill Pack. No, Carrie Ooles. Carrie Ooles is the rival storm chaser fellow. Um, Pretty arrogant guy too. He's pretty good at playing that role. Uh, and yeah, the setup and everything, the special effects with the storm, the sound. I'll always remember the sound from this movie. When the storm starts coming, you get this low, ominous, rumbling noise that starts coming in. Um, you kind of almost feel it before you hear it, and it really lends a sinister edge to the environment, to the weather in this movie. That at any point there could be this huge destructive force that you can't stop and you can't predict coming for you. Uh, it's really a great movie. Very well paced, very well acted. Lots of little fun bits in it as well, and lots of serious bits because you're not only seeing, you're not only dealing with the rage and the wrath of a tornado and Mother Nature, but you're also getting to see the after effects, the destruction that something like this causes. And they talk a little bit about, tornadoes and the rating system, the F class system for tornadoes, F1s to F5s in this movie. They have the wonderful line about an F5 because the guys are explaining it to Bill Paxton's fiance, and they mention F1 up to F4, and she asks about an F5. Is there an F5? What's that like? And everybody just kind of goes quiet around the table, and one of them's just like the finger of God, and I'm like, ooh, that sends chills down the spine. Still does to this day. It's a great movie. It's only, where is it, 113 minutes, so about 2 hours. Doesn't overstay its welcome. Really, really great. If any of you have not seen it yet, now is the time to find it. Check it out. It is a good movie. So I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, if you like what I'm doing, please give that like button a tap. Give that subscribe button a tap as well if you haven't already, so you can be kept apprised of when I do new videos. And throw a comment in the comments section. Have you seen Twister? What did you think about it? Do we have cows? Throw those comments in the comment section. I would like to get a discussion going with some people. Also, if you know of any other movies like Twister that you think I might like, throw them in there too. I always like to check out new things. So do all that. And until next time, check out Twister. You might like it. And I'll see you next time.